chill for a minute. All right? Chill for a minute. But the fire thing now is this. Fellas, ladies, there's a word out there that has been a damning word, but it's a word and it exists and it's perpetuated strongly, right? It's this word they call side piece, right? And everybody have them opinion and the views on side piece, right? Side piece is to the point now where it's almost people legitimize the thing. Make it seem like it's okay. Everybody serves a purpose. You know what I mean? You know, wife serve our purpose, side piece serve purpose. And when I say side piece can be man too, you know, right? So this whole side piece thing. Now, I don't condone the side piece thing, right? I don't condone the side piece thing. But, ready for the but? I'm not blazing a fire for the side piece, because a lot of time people get up and then burn a fire for the side piece, whether it be man or woman. Oh, side piece and side piece, that and side piece is wrong and side piece, yeah, it is wrong and them wrong and all of that, right? But that's not where the fire is going today, all right? That's not where the fire is going today. No. The fire is going to the men or women in their relationship that are bozos and allow this so-called side piece to disrespect and violate your home, your spouse, and your children, right? Now, there's rules as per the research, all right? There's rules as per Google, right? There's rules as per the people I asked, right? About how this thing's supposed to operate. Now, if for any reason you, and let's put it on the side of the men now, because someone has some real clown and some real bozos out there, right? If you have a so-called side piece, right? Isn't the side piece supposed to know her place? How you supposed to be having a, let's say it's you're having a get together at your house. Forget the house, because wife might pop a cap in her. But anyways, let's say now you decide you're having an event, surprise birthday party. Boom, your family there, your kids there, right? It's happening somewhere special because a surprise don't want you're supposed to know, right? How side piece end up at the event? How side piece no say she's not supposed to be there or he's not supposed to be there, right? If it's an occasion that your significant other supposed to be enjoying, remember, you already live foul and violate and deserve anything that comes your way, right? But if you have a significant other and you decide you're with that significant other, there's got to be some form of respect and some form of loyalty. And don't get me wrong, if your affection is going in both directions, there's levels to things, right? Everybody knows their role. How you going to have a side piece, right? It's a hyphenated word, you know. It's not a wife, a spouse, a one-letter word, you know what I mean? No, it's two, it's a side piece. Isn't the side piece supposed to be on the side when you're like a side dish, right? You go to the place and order a thing and them ask you what you want on the side. Sometimes you take the side, sometimes you don't take the side dish, right? But the side dish is on the side, right? You have the main course and the side dish is on the side. Nobody goes there just for the side, right? Care what you say. So you have a side piece right about now. Already violated, already wrong. And you're telling me, sir, you, Mr. So-called player, Mr. Gillis, Mr. Joe Grant, them gal man, you know what I mean? Maintenance man, can't control your situation to where your so-called side piece can even be on social media, can be calling your spouse phone, your children phone, and disrupting what's going on at home. What kind of man you be? First of all, like I said, now we're making notes that the thing wrong from morning, you know, right? Where's a Clementine? What's that? The new name for a mistress? Side Peace. All right, Floozy Jenkins. Okay? So, respect is a thing where, again, remember, you're violating the sanctity of the marriage, right? You're violating the matrimonial home already. The violation has already occurred. But, and especially them young fool and them young clowns here too, because we see these things from a lot of times, but you have some time where when the OGs was doing what they were doing, wrong as it was, nobody couldn't come violate the household. No side piece couldn't come show up. Unless you got kids. Different thing. But it couldn't be that way, right? Because they got involved with you knowing that you had a situation, right? And I use the word situation loosely. I shouldn't say situation. I retract that statement, knowing that you had a home and a family, right? A union, a marriage, a legitimate household, right? And they were coming across the fence of illegitimacy, right? Violating, creeping into a situation that they're not supposed to be in, right? So, if that be the case, where were the rules? Did you not lay down the ground rules? Why is side piece able to violate wife? Why is side piece able to disrespect and get involved with your children and have your children all flustered going to school? Your child not supposed to be worried about anything but school and grades and coming home and enjoying time with their family. But nah, side piece is now getting involved in the child's life. So you're telling me, Zay, you have a side piece and can't manage your side piece, then you're not supposed to have no side piece. Your commitment is to your household. Your commitment is to your family. What you owe the side piece is a side piece. A little piece on the side, because that's what they signed up for, a side piece. Now, there should be some legal contracts out there for side pieces that side pieces should be signing, right? Side pieces should be signing documents that say you don't come within a certain radius of the family, of the wife, of the husband, of the children, or else said wife may have to pop a cap in your posterior and nothing comes off it. You know what I'm saying? So we have this thing that we've been losing nowadays called respect. And again, chances are, if you're rolling down the avenue of side piece, then respect is not your thing anyway, right? If you are, you know what I mean, you ever see the motorcycle and with a little passenger side, if you good sitting in the passenger seat over here, so then obviously you ain't too tripping about the whole respect thing. You know what I mean? Where's a red flag? I'm just saying. If you are side piece, and I'm not blaming the side piece either, I'm blaming the people who have side piece and don't know how side piece operate. Right? And then you go tell side piece that them mash up your house. No, side piece no mash up your dolly house. You mash up your dolly house. Because you never mitigate and make sure say take care of your side piece situation properly. Side hen, Kiki say. Of course, Julia, need a side piece contract, and you make sure you read it properly and sign the waiver. All right? Sign the waiver. Because if you violate, you get annihilated. You can't do those things. And again, none of this is about the side piece. That's a different show. Right? Side piece, doing a thing. Right? That's the gig. Everybody got a job, right? Everybody got a job. If that's your job, that's your job. You're good at it, do your thing, right? But Mr. So-called player, Mr. So-called big man, Mr. So-called gallus, Mr. So-called Joe Grime, Mr. So-called maintenance man, Mr. So-called Trevor, right? You are responsible for protecting your children, protecting your spouse, protecting your home. Because here's the thing. We speak of the stress and the unrest and the the uproar and the breakdown in happiness in the home when side piece violates the boundaries, right? When side piece penetrate the walls and come through the crib and start acting a fool, right? But think about it for a minute. That is actually the best case scenario. That's actually the best case scenario because side piece can lose her mind and decide say she'll come in here, come go off in a side piece, could come in here, come perpetrate all kind of violence now against your spouse at home. Who innocent right about now. We're talking about an innocent person. Side piece come in and decide say bam, 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 because you not set no boundaries and no perimeters, right? And guess what else now? Your children. Because when people come in and acting the fool, remember them done acting the what? The fool. Not acting the sensible, not acting the smart, acting the fool. So that means they might not be able to control themselves and your children may fall in harm's way too. Right? All right, let's see what's going on here. Beverly said, I got 7 grandkids. Beverly ain't playing. Right, Carol says ground rules were not laid down. I don't matter about not at all. Red Fox are going to put that out there. You have the right to stay away. You need to know your position. The girl on the side. I come when I want a different. Red Fox. I need an button and we can censor the thing before I read it. You know? Julian says, sometimes it's the married person who want the side piece to get involved in the child's life so the child will like the side piece and go with, what? And we'll go back to the other parent and make life difficult for that parent there. That's the next episode. That's next week. That's next week. Beverly saying, coming up 7 years sober. Big up yourself, Beverly. I love that. Congrats. That's beautiful. David, I say, I saw. Of course I saw. David, I talk to me. Is that or the side piece rules go? Explain to me, David, because I don't. Sometimes I got to talk to the players. You know what I mean? I got to talk to the players. You talk to me about this whole side piece thing. Oh, the side piece thing work because there's rules and regulations and so forth to the side piece thing. Now, again, this is not the show where we're putting down the side piece, you know, right? Because again, everybody got a job, right? Everybody got a gig. But my thing is, you drop the ball. You drop the ball. You violate. It's not even your side piece violate. It's you violate. Because at the end of the day, you have some situations where the so-called man or woman is actually inviting the side piece to places where the wife is. And guess what happened now? We're going to drop this one for someone. You know? Someone is a really idiot out here. You know? Now we're talking about the other spouse. Now, don't get me wrong now. You can't control people. You don't know, right? We can't swear for nobody. So let's say I have a significant other, and my significant other says she have a side piece, right? She have a side piece, right? It is what it is. Suppose me no know. But if you invite the side piece or anywhere me and you that the side piece show up, right? Then how am I going to timidly accept? You need to deal with it. That person over there should not be here. You have to deal with it. I can't believe it. You're hurting me. Say what? Say what? Say what? You violate by you bringing that person around. If you're going to have somebody on the side and you don't know, say, boy, you have your home and your family and the whole nine already. Do you not establish any rules? Because we are living in an era where the side piece, there's no such thing as a side piece that is living and that your family is in anonymous. Them not know nothing about your family. No, I lie them, I tell. No, them know. Right? Hence the word side piece. Right? They know they are a side piece. Rules of side pieceism. All right? Side pieceism. Rule number 1, it's not a promotable job. All right, you don't get promoted. It's not a career. All right, or should I say you don't maintain a career in one position there. There's no you sign up as a side piece expecting to be promoted to what it don't work that way. The job of a side piece is a permanent gig as a side piece in terms of there is no promotion from that position. There's no upward movement. It's just lateral movement. It's lateral movement. There is no upward movement in the side piece gig. So if you're going out there as side piece, go out there with the expectation and the intention to know that is a lateral thing. You might be able to move from one side piece to be another side piece, but you do not go there as a side piece trying to replace anybody and talk about you're going up to get promoted up the ranks and it's wife you work for. You mind? It's not so. The side piece thing work. Okay? All right, Julian says, the stories I have heard. Kiki, I would never argue with another woman. Hold on there. Some more things coming in. I would never argue with another woman over my husband. You see what Kiki said? She not in a them thing there. She a go joke him, he not him high. Right? He not with a H, him high with a H. Kiki not talking to no. But here's the thing no, Kiki. You know, a lot of times you do end up talking to that woman. You know why? It's not because you go to argue with them, but remember what we're talking about right about now. Side piece violate the perimeters because the clown them not controlling the situation, right? So if that side piece come into your space and violate your space, then she come in, so you might be forced to handle it because apparently Mr. So-and-so not, right? David, I say rules are simply don't keep any. I like that. Don't keep any side piece. It's can't go wrong with that, not you? Can't go wrong. But should you decide, read the manual. Side piece handbook 101. All right, go to YouTube and type in side piece for dummies. It's there. If you don't know how to do the thing, there's rules out there, all right? David I said, I've never had a side piece. Have you ever been a side piece, David I? David I says, I've never had a side piece. Can't manage more than one relationship at a time. Damn, Skippy, my accountant says it's not a good idea, so leave that mess alone, all right? Not in my realm. Clementine said, don't call me about your man, check him. I won't discuss anything because we only know what the man tells. Why is that, Clementine? Me need to call you, Clementine. Because it sounds to me like you had a situation here. Entanglement. Not entanglement, a entanglement. We said, don't call me about your man. Talk to your man. Because when him did not look me, him never tell me, say you and him there together. You understand? That's how the thing set up. Clementine, I understand completely. All right? Carol says, side chick needs to know her place. All right? Side chick need to know her place. Red Fox, rotted, as long as woman don't think she can come test me equilibrium. Red Fox want to go off, you know. Red Fox want to go off. David said, any side piece talent on the stream, do share the experience. You know something? Listen, I want, just like we tried to get some cheaters to call in anonymity, we want to do side pieces, all side pieces. Call in. I will distort the voice. You can distort the voice. We will just give you, you'll just be referred to as side piece. Won't call no name, no nothing. Distort your voice. When you're calling, you don't, if your voice is like this, hi, my name is such and such. No, when you're calling, you say, here's Weezy Jefferson, my name is side piece. And you just talk like this. All right? I'll distort the voice. All right? Kiki says, my father-in-law told my hubby one time that you take care of your home first. The place you sleep and eat should be sacred. Anything outside you, never cross your family. And that's what I'm saying. While I condemn 100% and wholeheartedly the theory and the concept of the side piece, should you embark upon that side piece journey, side piece, right? It's even redundant, you know, because here's the thing. That means them depend on the side, right? Not in the full thing, you know, on the side. And they don't get the whole of anything. They're a piece. So if you feel, say, you're bad enough and bold enough to have side piece, know the rules of side pieceism. Research the side piece. Because some side piece then did make it over a man and say they're a different type of side piece. They've been in the business of side piece for a long time. And right now what they're doing is trying to go upward, right? No more lateral movement, upward. But side pieceism is a habit. So they're following the habit of side pieceism and going down that road. And for that reason, you need to leave side piece alone. Because just a side piece business can be a big disaster. Mash up family and relationship. That's exactly what we're talking about, Kojo. Mashing up family and relationships. And today is not the day that we're blaming the side piece. Right? What them say? Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Right? Side piece no mash up your house. You mash up your household, right? Because you got to take up side piece. You bring in side piece. You can't manage side piece, right? If you have side piece, read the manual, okay? How to handle, how to care. If you buy something new, don't you read, how do I manage, how do I care, how do I do this, how to care for my weapon, how to clean my weapon, how to do this, side piece, same thing. How do I manage, how do I control, how do I click side piece. Find out the thing. Heather said, you've just explained why I remain single by choice. Boy, Heather, you can't even say that, because guess what? Enough good up man out there. That's why we're going to do the show coming up talking about the good men and so forth. You know what I mean? So don't make because of these people, because again, remember the side piece is not a side piece fault. It's not a side piece fault. Because here's the thing. Side piece, a side piece. That's the gig. It is what it is. What you need for this, if you even gonna get them, because you can't control the fidelity of your significant other, right? If the man decides he want to do wrong, him can't do wrong, you can't stop that, you know. So while you might not be able to sit down, or you might be able to, but you might not be able to get through to him and say, listen, I do not tolerate this. I don't tolerate that. What you can tell a man or a woman seriously is this. While I might not control what you do with your loins, right? While I might not control the quarterbachism in your loins and who you want to throw it to, what I control is my perimeters. And if somebody come in here that don't belong in here, them leaving out of here limping, right? Or on a stretcher. Because truth be told, when you violate, it's no different from going on people premises, you know. If you go on people premises, right? People protecting their premises. Not true. So that is what you have to realize. Set down the ground rules. Listen, honey, loosely translated, honey, can't control what you do out there, no. Keyword is out there. Can't control what you do out there, who you do out there. What I control is what going on in here, and anybody come in here that's not supposed to be in here, leaving out of here. I don't know how they're going to leave, but they're leaving. Fellas, ladies, if you're not going to do the side piece thing, do the thing properly. Alan, you know what I talk about? You see me I talk about? You know the things, real talk. We're just keeping it real. We're just keeping it real. Kiki said, one big rotted joking him, yay. Kiki don't play that. All right, Kiki don't play that. David said, not everyone wants to play. Not all want a dual relationship. And that's the thing. Not everybody wants to play. Not everybody wants a dual relationship. But people aren't honest. And here's the crazy thing about it. We do live in the times that you can be honest. You know? You would be surprised how many people, if you tell them, say, yo, you know, say, I tell a lie, you know, start this open thing, I work for me. You would be surprised how many of them depend for real. I wanted to say something to you, but I didn't know how to do it. Just be honest. And if that's not the response you get, then leave them alone. They're not for you. I think it is very wrong for you to make a calculated decision to damage somebody's life, for wreck somebody's life, right? Worse, you might go have children now and the whole nine and the whole nine and the whole nine. So it makes them exiting the situation a lot more difficult, right? So if you know so that's the road you want to go down, leave the people them alone. But guess what? Sometimes people start out on one road and they make a left at the light. You know what I mean? They might go down university and reach Oakland Park and they make a left instead of make a right or go straight. Things do happen. But if you're going to turn left, if you're going to turn right, if you're going to go down the side piece street, pull over and read up what goes on in side pieceism. Do not disrespect, do not violate your home. Right? Do not disrespect, do not violate your home. Heather says, exactly, David, not for me. Julian says, G. Cole, I like that. Enough side piece, move up the ladder, but they also don't usually stay there. They get replaced by another side piece. Okay, like we said, lateral movement. Because what you just said a while ago is this, Julian. Right? We said it. We said some are going to, some of them go so and then go so. Same thing, just take a little bit longer. Right? 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 I'm not saying you don't have those rare instances, right? That things don't occur, but there are very few. Well, I don't know. I don't know of any side piece that has got promoted to a certain position and remain in the job, right? Because normally when that side piece move up to the new job, it's because the space got vacated. It's now vacant. The other person turned in their resignation and bounced. So it free up. So the side piece go up in there. But remember, the side piece skills and talent lies in exactly that side pieceism, right? So at some point in time when this person is looking for somebody to fill the space and the job of wife, you're not going to give that job permanently to side piece because that's what side piece does, right? That's what side piece does. And if side piece tell us, no, I want to move up and I want to be together and it's going to be us. Remember this one golden rule. I looked it up in Side Piece 101, right? Anybody you know, right, who had you as number one or number two, the minute you move up to number one, ask yourself this question: who's filling my previous spot at number two? Right? Who's filling the previous spot at number two? So, Julian, I'm not saying it never happened. All right? Make Keisha call in and tell me how the situation is because I guarantee she never had the job for much longer. right? People do go up there and fill a vacant spot. And fill, I retract the word fill. They didn't fill it. They temporarily occupied, even as per your statement here. They get replaced by another side piece or to somebody who is a quality person. Because at the end of the day, here's what my observation is. The Floozy Jenkins of the world, they all serve a purpose, right? And if when a man have a side piece and the side piece invade the territory and at some point sit on the throne, right? That person is not looking to make that person, that side piece, a queen. So she never ever is there permanently. No, she might be there if you look a bit, like a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, right? But if you have somebody who was cool violating the terms of your home, that means it's normal for that person, right? And we're not being gender specific here. So why would you put that person in the number one spot knowing that that lifestyle is okay for them? Because you best believe them I got a side piece too. It always, what I find hilarious is the people with the side piece who know things that the side piece have a side piece, right? Read the book, man. Side piece 101. Side piece for dummies. Check it out. Check it out. Natural and interesting stuff for real. You know what I mean? And side piece immunity, that don't exist. Side piece immunity, if side piece violate, them get annihilate. It's not supposed to happen. So side piece is out there. Disguise your voice and call in, and we're going to speak to you because we need to know the realms and how you operate, especially if you're a successful side piece. And by successful side piece, I don't mean that you've moved up the ranks. It means you haven't got knocked the hell out yet by the spouse. So if you are a successful side piece and you haven't got knocked out yet, and you've been doing this for a minute, call us and let us know what's going on. And a lot of times it's a little bit of a challenge for the side pieces to call in because them don't want nobody to recognize the voice. You know what I mean? But I would start the thing for you. David I says, I've had friends who work in the side piece realm. However, don't see any on the stream tonight. Well, David I, here's the deal. Inbox me the people you're talking about, and I will try to get them on the line because I don't want to compromise you. You know what I mean? Just inbox me. Side pieces. Side pieces. Side pieces. Listen, today's your day. All right? To let the world hear your voice. We will distort the voice so that nobody can harass you. But you never know. You might get a few job offers because the side piece business seems to be thriving out here in these streets. All right? Julian, what is a G code is what you drink before the start of the show. It's water. All I'm drinking here is water. All right? Beverly says, life is beautiful, and it's just sad losing her friends. Brenda, boy, I feel you. Trust me, Beverly, I know the pain. Been there. Clementine said, it can be lucrative if you know your place. See all of that, though? It can be lucrative. You know what? You mentioned the money because I had this conversation too, there are certain criteria to have inside piece too, Clementine says it can be lucrative if you know your place. What she means is side piece can get broke off. They'll get money. They will make some money. They'll do what they do because it can be lucrative, right? However, the fact that it could be lucrative based on what Clementine is saying means that the man have resources to make it lucrative for a side piece, right? So if you shuffle that all up now, you start disassociate certain things and you start dissect the thing. What it means pretty much is having a side piece comes with a budget, right? So if you can't keep your lights on, right? If your wife are waiting for the money from you and can't get the money, I'll know, right? If the kids need clothes, I can't get clothes, right? If the kids need, if the family need a vacation, I can't get a vacation. If the roof is leaking and you can't fix it. If the car want tire and you can't buy a tire. Then side piece might not be in your budget. So what you might want to do is contact your accountant, right? And you ask them straight up. Due to your intimate knowledge of my finances, right? My income, my expenditure, right? All my liabilities, everything is on the table. You're my accountant, you know. You told me the last 2 years of vacation is not in the budget. You told me last year that the new car is not in the budget, right? The new toy, it's not in the budget. So can you do the numbers and get back to me and let me know if a side piece is in my budget? And if the side piece is not in the budget, then sad to say, leave it alone. All right? Leave it alone. Now, David said most people do not read the manual. They don't read the side piece handbook. They don't do it. They don't do it. All right? Anyone actually write that manual be rich? I'm going to put the manual out there. I'm doing the research right now. I'm going to put it out there. All right? I'm inviting myself on the Good Up show. Here's a David. And you know what? Your presence is already approved. All right? Your RSVP is already stamped and everything. You're good to go. You're golden player on the Good Up show. Kiki, I've never seen one of these side piece who got promoted work out. That's what I'm saying. It now work out, right? Because now they have no trust in each other and end up fighting like puss and dog. You know the funny thing? I will say this. When the side piece get promoted, you know who normally is the side piece normally not tripping enough? Because the side piece knows the thing work. Is the man or the woman who promoted the side piece who is now looking left, right, and center and insecure and there's all kind of problems and can't sleep at night if the side piece that got promoted is not there? Because you knew what you had, right? You knew what you had. So if you have a side piece and promote the side piece, why are you complaining when the side piece decides I rode tonight and she not carrying you? Side piece 101. Read the handbook. Julian, there lies the problem. Man don't like read manual, but that is true. You know something, Julian? Why you putting this on man? We said we're not getting gender specific here, not you. We never said anything gender specific, you know. We said people. No, you are talking about man. It don't right. Heather said, nah, man. If I ever found out my guy took a side piece, I'll give her the upward movement she wanted by vacating the space. You see what I'm talking about? That's when the side piece normally get the so-called promotion, when the space is vacated, right? Open relationship doesn't equate to side piece. And that's my point. That's what I'm saying, David I, is that if a lot of these people who are being dishonest, and in all honesty, you meet somebody and you know who you are and what you're about, right? And it might be that you subscribe to the theory of the side piece, but you are not honest with the person you meet. And you start to forge a relationship. And emotions and everything gets intertwined, and here you are, a so-called family now, right? Living a lie because you know say that's not your thing. You're ruining this person's situation now and preparing them for stress and strife. Where you could have just, whomever you meet, you just let them know that you like open relationships. And I guarantee you, in this day and age, in 2021, if you meet 3 persons and you mention to them, say you're into open relationships, at least 1 or 2 out of the 3 will be down for it. And then you don't have to worry about side piecesism, right? You don't have to, right? No problem. So I saw the thing go. David, I said, I had a very open relationship, player, that I have been in, no more. But it was fine back then. Why you wouldn't do it again, David I? Why you wouldn't do it again? Clementine, no, so you say I'm a mess. No, not true. Rumors. Don't set your hair on fire, just burn a candle. You see me talk about. Tell them the G code. Red Fox say file 101. All right? Floozy Jenkins, call us. Side piece. Call us. Let us know what's going on, because at the end of the day, side pieces do exist and they're doing their thing. And we just want some honesty. We just want some honesty and some clarity, because many people can learn from the side pieces how the thing work. And a lot of times, you side pieces, if you express that right here, right now, then a lot of people the record will be set straight. And you won't have to worry about certain things, because they will know what type of side piece you are, what model side piece you are. You know what I mean? Because there are different types of side pieces. All right? So apparently, side pieces do the thing. All right? Cork, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Let's Do It in Jamaica.
Well, let me tell you about a pretty young lady. She love off my island, yeah. Listen, well, I met this girl last summer, and the prettiest thing, beautiful smile with the prettiest skin. She was looking for a place to vacation. Me say my home is a great destination.
Where's Nancy? The respect is lost and bright, not true.
Vacation with someone like me, I know the perfect place you can be free, baby. Let's do it in Jamaica, hey, where the summer sun is always shining, happy people always smiling. You'll see. Let's do it in Jamaica.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, the nicest place to get away, and we have summer every day. Trust me. Let's do it in Jamaica. That's where all the fun is, baby. Feel free to to get wild and crazy, or just relax and be lazy. Me say whatever you want, whatever you need, it's alright with me. Even if you want to try out the trees, baby, let's do it in Jamaica, where the summer sun is always shining, happy people always smiling. Trust me, let's do it in Jamaica.
Big up all the people heading out
Sun is always shining, happy people always
to the cannabis-friendly painting workshop, Paint and Puff.
in Jamaica.
Friday, June 19th to Saturday, June 19th. I mean, Friday the 18th to the 19th. Matter of fact, even Sunday the 20th. Flushing's Queens. Yeah, man. Go to eventbrite.com and put in Abundance of Favor, and you'll get more information about this whole cannabis-friendly painting workshop, all right? I dig it, though. Paint Puff, for those people who just want to enjoy a nice, like a adult vibe and enjoy, you know what I mean? Some things, side pieces. Man, I'm telling you something. Gentlemen, comes to you from the album Motorious, G. Cole on the Raps and Kush Band. It is that song that I get too many questions about, all right? Too many questions about. But like I said, sometimes you just have mind your business and do your thing, and side piece come up and say, hey, hear me? I'm in a business what you want. Tell me, say, no. Tonight, you're getting the hot, sexy love, all right? And that's how the thing go. But no. You have to decide that it's not going to happen. And again, the whole concept of the side piece, I get tonight ain't the side piece show. We're not bashing the side piece. We're not hitting out on the side piece. Nah, that's not what we're doing today. You know why we're not doing that today? Because it ain't about the side piece. It's about the persons who don't know how to have and control, right? Them side piece if you decide to have a side piece. All right? If you haven't yet done so, remember to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Homegrown with G. Cole. Just subscribe. All the subscribers for today, somebody getting a CD. All right? So for all the people who subscribe today, somebody getting a CD. All right? If you've already subscribed to the channel, just go to Instagram, subscribe to that, or Facebook, subscribe to that, Homegrown with G. Cole, and just put in the DM, free gift. And somebody getting one of these today, boy. Somebody get one of these. But again, we're talking about the whole concept of side piece. All right? The fact that we have to even speak on these things is a testament that things are right out in these streets. All right? Julian, you ain't got no homegirl. Ladies, you know something not right, though. Fellas, too, you know. Even if you are not a side piece, and you know a side piece, and everybody want to have a friend with a side piece, you know. Tell a friend that we just need some knowledge. We're just trying to get some expertise, right? It's for research purposes, right? And we want to have a conversation with them so they can explain a couple of things. And this will allow us to decide the governing of the side pieceism and how it's going to go. You know what I mean? What will be relegated to what? What will be allowed? What will not be allowed? And if there are certain things right now that are allowed, what will be disallowed, right? In the realm of the side pieceism. Because the truth be told is that you got to have rules for whatever. You know what I mean? Everything and everybody needs rules to go by and rules to live by. We have to govern the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Red Fox, I said, one more I want to find out. I just want to speak to the side piece. We got questions, man. We want to find out if, yes, call Red Fox. Call in. The number is right here, 954-372-5453. 954-372-5453. I appreciate you, all right? Because we have to get to the bottom of this thing, all right? Before it gets crazy out here. EK, what's popping? All right? Give me a buzz. We're going to talk about it. But we just have to, we got to know what's going on out in the streets because these people are not handling the thing properly. Again, if you opt to have a side piece, know the rules. Know the rules of side pieceism. All right? Definitely give us a call. And if you know somebody who is a side piece, tell them to call us. All right? If you know somebody who has a side piece, tell them to call us. As a matter of fact, fellas, if you have a side piece and you know you have a side piece thing in check and control, and you can drop some knowledge here for the folks who are not handling the side piece business well, let us know. Tell them for calling. We can talk to them. You know what I mean? They're going to drop some knowledge. If they need, we won't take any names. We absolutely won't, right? So if you know that you have a side piece or you are a side piece, you know somebody who have a side piece, let us know.
What you know about shop down a square and ridge? What you know about river? What you know about bridge? This I want the worldwide. New York and big from Florida to Canada, Jamaica. St. Mary, Jobs, a lot of my place. Grand Till Oberlin, that are my best. Havana and Kansas, Spring, ever lively. So no worry about for me, I remind them. St. Mary Jobs, the lot of my bless. Granting Oberlin, that of my bet. Tabernacle, Constant Spring, ever lively. So no worry about Finny when you see me. From the top of the hill to the valley city, we gon' slide. Give a nigga enough rope, him serving my cold word. Beans got the 9 greens, got the 4-5. In a real life, like no, yo. Back to the mission, I done linked up with my cousin. Live in the flesh, burner, got the buzz off. I ain't got number love, that's how we show love.
Jayu at the front of burner, ladies and gentlemen, it's called My Place, and we're going to get back to that in a second because we got priorities at hand. All right, Carla, are you there?
Yeah.
How are you today? You're breaking up a little bit, so we're going to try to make it work. Can you hear me okay?
I'm hearing you clearly.
Nice. So today we're talking about the side piece situation, which has become, it's always been around. It's been around for a long time, especially in Caribbean households and so forth. But now it's becoming a major problem. Don't know if it's just that the rules have changed or the side pieces have changed or the people having side pieces have changed. So let me start out by finding out exactly your avenue of expertise. Are you a side piece? Do you know a side piece or do you have a side piece?
I know of several side pieces.
You know of several side pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So question for you. These side pieces, all right, are they the ones violating, as far as you're concerned, because I know people share, especially women, they talk. Are they the ones violating the rules of side pieceism, or is it that the rules are not being laid out? What are they telling you?
I don't think the rules are not being laid out. It depends on what the men have to the fact. Sometimes they lie. Sometimes they say, oh, we have to follow, and, things are not that full. So this person knows that they can try to wide out.
All right. Our connection is still a little shifty. So let me make sure I understand what you said. You're saying that the people who are, and we're using the word employing, not in the sense of business, but just in the sense of the word. The people who are employing the side pieces, you're saying they are not being honest. The side pieces are entering into these off the side relationships, not knowing that they're actually a side piece?
Exactly. Some of them will, he'll say, oh, things are not working out. We're not really together. And then they feel comfortable because they think they have a chance of getting this woman out.
Okay, so here's the deal. So if the goal is to get the woman out, it means that they're aware that there's a woman there. Right? If the man was not in a relationship or the man told him that they weren't in a relationship, there would be no woman there. That woman would be obsolete and in the past. So these side pieces, they know that there's a woman there. They might think that the nature of the relationship is a little fragile and they are here to uproot the sitting person and going as a side piece and work their way up. Is that what I'm to understand?
Exactly.
Okay, so they're starting out on shaky foundation. They're going in as side pieces, not necessarily being lied to, but with the opportunity for a promotion being dangled like a carrot, right?
Exactly.
So the side piece.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So, in this case, they're going to do everything to try not to be like the other woman. Mm-hmm. They're going to do everything right to make sure this person continues to visit and come back. So it is an avenue for that man to come for comfort then. He feels comfortable there. There's no nagging at home. He's just in a comfort zone where he's enjoying every minute of what he's having with the other person.
I got you. But that perpetuates and definitely concretes the sentiment of the side piece. In other words, you are on the side, you're some French fries. So we're going to pick at it, we do whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, it's really the steak we came here for. It's really a salmon we came here for, the sea bass we came here for. But you're on the side, we're going to take our pick. But I don't understand the concept of one thinking that they can replace somebody else. Is there not enough available men out there where a side piece could just say, you know something, I'm not in the replacement business. How about I just go there and become option number one from the get-go?
All right. What you need to understand sometimes is that women go for certain things. Mm-hmm. All right. You have a lot of men out there, but they might not have the qualities that this side chick is looking for. A woman wants somebody that can give them the kind of comfort that they want. Yes, you can find men out there. There are lots of men out there, but probably you don't feel that knack with that person. This is the type of person that makes you drool when they walk through the door. The type of person that, yes, you jump, you jump for joy when you see this person come through that door. Yeah, you can get another person. Anybody can get anybody, but there is a particular thing about this person that they want. That is what happens most of the time. Either the person is looking after them the way they want the person, or there's some form of comfort, in terms of lovemaking or something like that.
I got you. Makes sense. So there are certain criteria that this person comes with that are matching up with certain criteria that the side piece is looking for, right?
And that's why they stay along with this as a side piece.
But it seems like the biggest criteria is being ignored in this situation is the fact that the person is not necessarily available. So what I'm trying to understand is this. So yes, we have somebody who meets all the fantasies. They're a great lover. They make you smile. All the things that can fade, right? Because most of the times that the person who they have at home, they were doing the very same thing for that person too, and that person was doing the very same thing for them. But that's a different show. But the thing is, if you say, well, this man checks all of these boxes, but there's a bigger box there, which is called him not available. Are we living in an era where that doesn't matter anymore? The fact that he has a family, because a lot of times it's not just the fact that a man have a woman, or a woman have a man, they've got a family. So it's a situation where, okay, you know what, who cares about all that? I mean, I know he's got children over there and they have a happy home and blah, 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 seemingly happy home, but I don't care because, man, my loins are aching and this bra right here taking care of business.
100% correct. They don't care.
Wow.
They don't care. They're just getting everything that they want and they'll work with it. They don't care. And then guess what? That same person as a side have another side chick. Because when the person who they are side chick for is not available, they have somebody else they can go to on the side.
So like I always say, it takes a certain personality to be a bill collector. It takes a certain personality to be an attorney, a certain personality to be a probation officer. It takes a certain personality to be a side piece. Is there any form of reform? Now, here's my question. Because it's one thing when you see a 20-year-old side piece and a 30-year-old side piece. Is there an expiration date on this gig? Because it's if somebody's grown and still living the side piece life, where is the future for this? Are they still thinking that, okay, I'm going to slide in when I'm 75. I'm going to wait this chick out. She about to die because she got diabetes, right? So all of that going to happen, and then I'm going to slide in. Is there no statute of limitation to say, you know something? I'm outgrowing the side piece thing?
For me personally, J. Cole, I think most of the girls who does this, as you say, or they might do it for a time. You understand me? Until probably they, some way out of the blues, they find somebody who can fit even 90% of the category of what they were looking for. They might shift. But some of these girls or women, they just have a low self-esteem and they don't care. As I say, they just do what makes them happy in the moment.
Wow. That's amazing.
And it is happening. It's happening a lot. And this is why you see so many marriages are just going to waste, just being dissolved.
Wow. Now, here's my question though also. So let's say homeboy got a side piece, right? Whose responsibility is it? Because obviously, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of times that the people are really lying to the side pieces and saying, painting an image. I think in this day and age, everything is abundantly clear. There's social media. So a lot of times, a man have a Facebook page. If you go up on the page, him and the wife and the children them. So how am I going to tell you, say, him and the wife not involved when the picture was posted yesterday is beyond me. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. But let me ask this. Who is dropping the ball here? Is it the person that's in the relationship not setting the ground rules and the parameters and saying side chick over there say you stay? Or is it just that side chick don't care and she kicking down them walls anyway?
Both ways. Sidekick don't care at all. And most of the time the men tell them. The men do tell them, But, sometimes some men might put a little addition to it by saying that, oh, things not so good at home, or they try to build a story because they're trying to get out of that story. Some of them trying to get out of the story. But most of the time, as you would say, 90% of the time, they're not leaving the wife. They're not leaving the wife. They just want to have some fun on the side.
Wow. And then the other question I would ask is pretty much this. Once that side piece realized that the man not leaving the wife, right? The relationship is stronger than the man claimed it was. Why is it that she keeps on being the side piece, sitting on the side, but creating disturbances within the household rather than just quit the job? Because what happens is the man so-called lied to her. She realizes now that it is that lie. You know the man's a liar. And not only is he lying to you, but he's lying to the person on the other side who he's invested in for the past however many years. And of course, probably for the next however many years. So you know now, say boy, okay, a situation is over there. It's not what it is. Why not vacate the arena? Why decide, say, oh, really? Because remember, the woman or the man that's innocent didn't do you anything, Why do they decide to go ahead and continuously create a problem for the household itself?
To me, they're an asshole. They're an idiot. Straight out. They're an idiot.
Right.
Because it's not going anywhere. Have your fun and just move on. Don't cause any disturbance.
I like that. And one other thing I would ask is this. For all the folks who have, for example, you say you have a couple of side pieces, right? Have you ever expressed to them, say, that ain't cool?
I have. I've been there. I have.
And what's the response you normally get
they're
from them?
doing what they want to do. They're an adult. They do what they want to do. Some might change. Some, they continue. They do what they want to do.
Wow. Well, guess what? The side piece story seems like it have to go on another day because this is, I think we're going to get some more calls from some other people. Here's the thing, though. And I'm going to, first of all, let me say thank you so much for calling and sharing your insight and your input because it means a whole lot. Now, what's the likeliness, right, that you would be able to tell one of because sometimes there's nothing better than the person coming and setting the rules, What's the likeliness that one of these side pieces could call in another day and in anonymity, I keep them anonymous, give us the rules of the side pieces and how it's going to work. You think you can convince one of them or no?
I will try for you and I'll set it up.
You are awesome. All right. And again, side piecesism is real. If there's a book out there, we're going to find it. And the rules of side piecesism must be abided by. Is there anything that you would like to say before you get out there I'm going to let you speak to two people right now, or two sets of people. Talk to me, or should I say, let's talk to the man or the woman who has a side piece. Talk to them for a minute.
All right. As a wife, personally, how I view it, if you see that there's a problem at home, you need to deal with it. If you can't deal with it by yourself, go get counseling, right? As a side piece person, do the right thing. Know yourself. Know that it's not going anywhere.
Wow.
Don't try to hurt anybody because you want that. You wouldn't want that for yourself. Straight.
I love that. And I appreciate it. And the other thing I always wonder is this. Have you ever seen a side piece actually move up in a relationship with that man and actually have a nice, solid future and relationship?
Never. At 56 years old, never.
Wow. Carla, I appreciate you so much. All right, we will be in touch. Just keep in touch. You have the number. Link up. Let me know whenever those people want to come on here, and we're going to have the conversation. All right? And as a matter of fact, it will be dope to have you on that conversation too, because you can be the voice of reason for them.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I got a CD for you. We'll take the information from you off the air, and I'll make sure I get the CD for you. All right?
No problem.
Much love. Thank you so much.
What you know about shop down a square and ridge? What you know about river? What you know about bridge? This is when the worldwide New York and big from Florida to Canada, Jamaica. St. Mary Jobs in that my place. Grand till Oberlin that my best. Havana and Kansas bring you ever lively. So no worry about for me a reminder. St. Mary Jobs, the lot of my bless. Grantil Oberlin, that are my bet. Tabernacle, Constant, Springy, ever lively. So no worry about Finny when you see me. From the top of the hill to the valley city, we gon' slide. Give a nigga enough rope, him serving my cold word. Beans got the 9, Queens got the 4-5. In a real life, like no, yo. Back to the mission, I done linked up with my cousin. Live in the flesh, burner, got the buzz off. I ain't got nothing but love, that's how we show love. But you ever look around now, I'm walking with a shovel. You know, see what I go on, you know the whole place. Turn up people dead a lot early morning, the thing corrupt. Straight to the arrow, now bend me, now borrow. And it's so sad to tell you that there ain't no tomorrow. Sand in the glass of an hour, lose your life in a minute while it's ticking and it's clicking like a barrel. He done lost his brain, the whole marrow. Eyes like a sparrow, stay focused on whatever. Anything moving too clever to my cheddar. Just another situation, I gotta set her. I'ma always know that I gotta do better. So I always keep my meditation one level. Yeah, St. Mary.
It's Jayu at the front of burner, ladies and gentlemen. We got all kind of comments coming in. It's almost that time. Kiki says, yes, him look good on another woman's arm. Just remember Tanya Stevens' song, Take Him Back. That is so true. That's so true. That's so true. EK says, side chick can be a good gig. No hearing, what's for dinner? Where's my socks? EK, I love you, man. I love you. You a trip. You a trip. But you know what? There's some gospel to what you say. I ain't gonna front. There is some gospel to what you say. Sylvia says, because she wants revenge on the man and destroy his life. You're absolutely right. I do think that that's a lot of it too, Sylvia. People wanting revenge, but you're taking revenge on the man. And what you're doing is not just affecting the man, it's affecting other people. So it's a darn shame, all right? Julian said, once a side piece realizes that the person lied to them, they should bounce out of the relationship unless they knew from the start that they are being fulfilled the side piece position. Right? Some people like being side pieces because there's not much commitment requirement. And you know something though? That's the thing, Julian. If they enjoy being side pieces because of the lack of commitment, while it's not a gig to be proud of, you know what I mean? By any means. The truth is, if you're in it because of the lack of commitment, then get what you can get. That means you don't want anything too serious. You just want to get what you need to get when you forget it and call it a day, right? That's what it is. Then why are you tormenting other people and creating a muck in the people in relationship? Because next thing you're going to run out the man's spouse and know you stuck with a commitment you didn't want, right? So you too as a side piece are not living by the laws and the rules of side pieceism. You too as a side piece not honoring the book and the rules of side piece 101. So again, today's show ain't even about the side pieces. It's about them fools that got a side piece and can't control the situation. I want to thank y'all so much for rocking up with me. I want to bless up everybody listening in right now on the radio. I appreciate y'all big time. Those people watching live on Jamaicans.com. All those people watching on homegrowinggcode.com. Appreciate y'all so much. My caller, thank you so very much. The other calls coming in right now. We're out of time, but we will pick up another time, all right? I promise you. I will get these CDs out to the winners. I appreciate y'all, man. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. Let's get a little more in tunes going and then we out of here. This one right here is called Drive Me Crazy. J Will and the Raps and Kush Band with G Cole and it's a boom tune.
Well, and J Will and G Cole in a combination.
And we have a brand new tune for your radio station. A boom thing.
Jah know G Cole, me sell the woman a stress, me no star.